Good morning and welcome back to our channel. Now we woke up this morning, probably about a 40-minute drive from Sarande in the south of Albania. But it's supposed to be a parking lot that's quite peaceful, but some really random activities.
As always.
As you'll see from the drone footage, there's a few other vans, but there were also a few other things happening. Like a shepherd knocking on our door at 9 p.m. last night. A guy what looks like sleeping under a tiny little tent. Now, I think he got kicked out of his van.
We did hear a domestic argument.
Another guy just pulling up in his car and sleeping right there outside us. It's very strange. Like, often we stop in parking lots and you sort of expect random things to happen. But most of the time, people do the same thing or expected things. They come there for sunset, they listen to some music. You know, you bring a girlfriend, you have a drink, whatever with your buddies. This was different.
This is a little bit unexpected.
First mission of the morning. Now we're chasing the weather here, unfortunately, in our last few days in Albania. We're at a natural monument, which is known as the Blue Eye of Albania. This is actually the source of a river that runs out into the ocean at Sarande. It's about 30 kilometers from here.
Which is where we were camping at in our last video. We were camping right on this river where it enters into the ocean.
Divers have gone down to about 50 meters, but they haven't established actually how deep it really goes. It costs like 50 lek per person. It's about a 1.5 kilometer walk all along the river to the little viewing point. Hopefully there's a place we can grab a coffee.
Welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. Over the last 20 years, we have traveled together to more than 40 countries. 5 years ago, we embarked on a long-term sabbatical and have been nomadic ever since. For most of the past 2 years, we have been exploring Western Europe with our motorhome. This year, we plan to make our way through Eastern Europe towards Denmark for summer. We'll be heading south for winter and just maybe make it to Morocco. So hit that subscribe button and join our adventure.
Massive leaves are incredible. Look at this. Wow. There's a little birdie having some figs. Green figs.
Oh my
goodness.
god. I should have...
You're not supposed to swim here, but it doesn't stop people from swimming.
You're not allowed to swim in the Blue Eye. This is just the river.
I think this river flows quite fast, but apparently it's sub 10 degrees.
I would so get in here. Look how clear the water is.
You know? So it literally just bubbles up here. Tiny little hole. And this is the source of this river.
Is this it?
This is it. So I expected it to be bigger.
Definitely expected it to be bigger. Okay, don't come down here at speed, but...
Beautiful.
But look at the color of the water.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It really is incredible.
So unfortunately, no sun this morning. But even so, you can see a stunning.
I think we might stop here. This down looks a bit loose.
I just want to get this beautiful view. Whew. Nice.
Baby!
What's wrong?
You know. Oh man.
It might rain actually soon.
Wow, that is gorgeous. Yo, oh, baby.
I'm not touching you.
Yes, but you might roll down the hill.
Okay, don't worry. I'll wait.
Please just
be safe.
Slow.
I'll wait until you're safe, then I'll roll. You're just scared I'm going to fall on top of you.
You're going to squish me like an ant.
Okay, enough of Blue Eye. Let's get out of here. We can make some coffee and some breakfast. Let's get to Gjirokastër.
That's what we think it's called. It's left.
Now the sun's out.
Quick, let's go again.
You sure this is the best route?
This is the only route.
Well, I can see a bus going up here, I think.
Oh, look at these Ormo, look at those hill of pink, purple trees. Just look how purple these flowers are. They're so cool. Oh, this is so beautiful.
we're hoping to find a parking spot here below the castle in Gjirokastr. Supposedly a free parking with long parkings where buses can also stop. But it is a Sunday, so I guess we'll have to get lucky. Yes, fingers crossed, eh?
So you can see it, right?
So we did manage to find a parking up here. And Park for Night actually said people sleep over here. Not convinced it's going to be an option. We'll see what it looks like later. Oh, wait. Yeah, so we on the hill here in Gjirokastr. Castle's behind us. Gjirokastr is Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a apparently well-preserved example of Ottoman era houses. Also well known for its bazaar. So we're going to check that out. The plan is not to do a comprehensive tour of Gjirokastr.
It's a comprehensive food tour.
We
This
have
was the
realized this
Italian van.
might be our last opportunity to get some good Albanian ice cream. So panic is setting in. And then there's a few specialities that we wouldn't mind trying here. Otherwise, we'll just have a look around. Ooh, look at the castle. Well, castle. Now, you can go into the castle ground. Apparently amazing views. It's 200 lek a person. And there's a museum. So a lot to keep you busy. I think we're going to keep going with this road until we get to the bazaar.
Yes.
Hey, to Turkish Marine.
I can't believe you just came out of that
I
cab.
think money will fit.
Mary will be skinnier afterwards.
We'll leave a few pieces in Gjirokastr. Oh, there's a sliver of snow there still.
No. Shit.
The only thing we're going to miss in Albania is the shitet sign. I mean, shitet signs. The shitet means, I
For
guess,
sale, it
for sale
actually
or for
translates
rent.
to, but
It translates to for sale.
I think it's used for both.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the uniformity of the shops here does mean the place lost a little bit of its charm. But okay, as you can see, it's still a bit of a tourist attraction.
I'm such a sucker for earrings.
What do you see?
They're so beautiful. Look at these. Look how beautiful they
No,
are.
I can't look at earrings. We only started.
Oh, but they're really pretty.
Unfortunately, this is just one whole. But this is part of the bazaar, eh?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this the bazaar area?
Absolutely. The whole place is a bazaar area.
Okay, but look at this beautiful silver handmade.
Okay.
Feels like
Quaint.
I'm in a touristy place again.
Yeah, there's busloads of people. It's a Sunday as well. So,
Hello.
pretty architecture. You can see the castle sticking out at the top as well. I think if you go up there and you look down onto this area,
This way or that way? Stone roofs are so beautiful. Man. Wow.
ooh la la, look at this. Whoa.
As I think is what you can expect from Albania in the future, the entrance here says on Google that it was 200 lek, and you can just see outside they've put little pieces of paper over and they've doubled all the prices, and it's now 400 lek per person.
Look, it's still not a lot.
Yo, look at this.
Oh, look, it's a cool plane. A plane with two tails. Whoa. Here's Air Force. Lockheed T-33 Shooting Star. Apparently this area was inhabited and had little houses back in the, 17th century. Now this is the setting for the annual folk festival held here. What an amazing place to come. Actually, look at the mountains there at the background. Wow.
Oh, this is so beautiful. So in retrospect, I think the 400 lek is an absolute bargain. This place is huge and it's well worth visiting.
Probably one of the best preserved castles we've seen in a long time,
Really, really cool.
and offers amazing views. And we haven't seen half of it, eh?
Just look at the brickwork and how intact it is.
That is so cool. Look
Oh
at this
my
place.
word.
Amazing. Very, very cool castle. Very, very, very cool castle.
This is incredible. You've got to put a couple of hours out to see this place.
And check out the museum if you have the time. There's like lots of information everywhere.
And it's in English.
And it's in English. And it's nice. Highly recommend it.
Very, very cool.
Well worth it. Just don't go to the toilets.
No, they're terrible. That's not where the money's going.
Apparently, your entrance fee doesn't go there.
Nope.
We're going to finish our castle visit and then...
Find ice cream.
Yes, please. Took long enough, but finally. We have ice cream.
Does.
Oh, it looks like a tiny ice cream. It is a tiny ice cream.
At least it's got a good sugar cone. And it's something to cool you down.
Yeah, I mean...
And it's not gelato. For all the Italians out there, I'm not comparing this with Italian gelato at all. There is no comparison.
Hello, dog.
Oh, look at this guy.
He's
He's
quite
cute.
friendly.
Oh.
I'm not really a dog person.
No, but he's quite cool. He's different.
Cute. It's a little bit more quiet now, and we are on the hunt for a restaurant now. We know there's a few things we absolutely have to try while we are here. One of them being like an arancini style rice bowl. That's a local speciality.
The other one being a sweet fried cheese.
I don't think the cheese itself is sweet. It's just I think they put it in like a batter and a sesame seed and honey. So you can try that.
Oh, watch your head.
Ooh. I'll definitely have a beer. But we got a very nice little spot here. A very touristy spot of town. But can't really complain about the view.
No, this is tiny little balcony. This is very expensive there.
Last time I bought one of these was 150.
And this is 300.
Yes. Mamma mia.
Paying for the view.
When in Rome. Okay, so
I don't have a fork though. I have to dig in here. Did you want to serve it?
I'll speak from behind the mic and try this famous rice bowl. So this is now a speciality of Gjirokastër. I know you can't see me, but you have to trust me. These taste herby. It's like mint. Taste mint.
Mint. This is going to be interesting.
You'd think it might be dry, but it's actually quite crispy and light.
Oh, the mint
Flavored
makes it
with
such a fresh.
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect it was such a fresh. It almost tastes like a rice salad. Like, oh wow, that's very nice. And it's got cheese inside.
Does?
There's definitely some cheese.
Feta cheese, maybe. Yeah. It's
Oh,
like feta
that's
cheese.
lovely. Very light.
No, just so you know that this restaurant's a lot more pricey than the one we were in Barat.
Berat.
For example, this beer is double the price.
Okay, I'm going to taste this meatball with
Also quite
yogurt.
herby, eh? Oh.
The focus is like, yeah. That's delicious.
What's that? Is that herby?
It's very herby.
I think I need to...
Oh, that is delicious. I'm a fan of this whole yogurt cooking thing. It's not really something typical to any cuisine that I know. It's herby. The texture of the meatball is light and fluffy. It's not dense at all. Just the perfect combination of flavor, which is toned down by the yogurt.
Nice.
All right, so this is moussaka. Now, I've never had moussaka before.
What?
Never. I see that it's like a Greek version of lasagna, I'm going to guess. I'm not sure that you should tell any Italian that this is lasagna because it's not. I think it's more vegetable based. You taste the mashed potato.
Mashed potato, not mashed potato.
It's a nice, hard, I don't even know how to say it.
It's like a winter
food.
Like shepherd's pie or...
Yes, I think it's got, no, it's more shepherd's pie than lasagna. Yeah, this is a very nice, mild, can't offend anyone dish.
Okay, I'll try another.
Yeah, I don't know
Can you
who's
see what's happening on
knocking, no. Somebody is working, it's a wood guy maybe, knocking, and then he's chiseling out.
Top tip, don't eat at the restaurant over the guy who engraves stuff in stone.
The meatball's so good. Ooh.
Yeah, these are
It's,
the 8 piece, but I forgot to press record.
The cheese is in a batter, which is lovely and light and crispy. The honey itself is actually the star of the dish, I would say. And the sesame seed just adds a very light flavor. Very nice. We have to go look for more desserts because we drew some Albanian lek in cash and we have to use them before we leave the country.
Rookie mistake. Did you bring a jacket? Did you bring an umbrella?
Nope.
Nope.
I brought positivity.
Well, the clouds are bringing something else. Okay, we're leaving our parking on the view because we decided that it's probably not worth
Taxi coming, go.
sleeping, even though the view is great. Sunday night, slightly slopey, we're tired, it's still early, and I just know it's going to not be a peaceful night. It's not like we're trying to pinch pennies anyway. So there's a parking that we know of just behind, a little parking lot. It's like, I think, €5 for 24 hours. And it's pretty well reviewed on Park for Night.
And it's close to the grocery store.
Yeah, and if the weather's good tomorrow, we'll walk up back into town if the weather's good. But hopefully, fingers crossed, at least we'll get a decent night's sleep.
That's quite important.
Yeah.
Destination is on the right.
In here.
This one?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's in here.
Oh, it is, right? Okay, welcome back to Gjirokastër. It's the next day. The weather's holding for now. We woke up to a fairly peaceful night's sleep in our parking lot. Decided not to move on because there's nowhere to go. The weather's looking very bad for the next couple of days. So we're going back up the hill to explore a bit of the old town and eat some more Albanian food.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Very nice and made with such attention.
We're trying something we haven't actually seen before. This is called tre leches.
Wow, not at all what I expected. It's not smooth. It's actually got like cake-like texture. It's delicious. Sweet but delicious.
Yeah, it's very nice. It reminds me of a cake soaked in condensed milk custard.
Yes.
So this is 200 lek in this place. Very quaint little place here in the main bazaar area called, I don't know what it's called, but it's cute.
This doesn't look like much, but it's definitely worth trying. I highly recommend this one. I find it very interesting the difference between Berat and Gjirokastër that we're visiting now. Gjirokastër seems very much more friendly towards tourists. It's very comfortable. There's a lot of quaint restaurants, cute cobbled streets and shops. It feels a little bit curated, but it's definitely more for the tourist buses to come through, which either you like that or you don't. It's quite nice as a change. But I found that I'm very happy we went to Berat because that really just feels like a town that's doing its thing, irrelevant of the tourists that are coming through it. But when it comes to castle, you've got to come and see the Gjirokastër castle. That is absolutely incredible.
So we've been to almost every place in this little bazaar area asking for
Oshaf, which is a traditional dessert supposedly from Gjirokastër consisting of sheep's milk and figs.
This place said they had, and then 20 minutes later they said, oops, sorry, we don't. We had coffee.
Don't take the last sip of your Turkish coffee. That's what it looks like.
Come to Gjirokastër, they said. Have some Oshaf, they said. Okay, we had to resort to whatever little takeaway vibes is, but desperate times.
Desperate times, but we got it.
Okay, so this is now the famous Oshaf.
This is the famous Oshaf, which is supposed to be figs and goat's milk dessert.
Open it up, let's see.
Okay, let's have a look. And I have no idea what to expect.
Oh,
It's a sweetened yogurt with fruit inside.
okay,
Very nice.
Let me try.
Did you get a piece of fruit?
I think we should stop eating sweet stuff now.
I think we have to leave Albania now. Oh, what we don't do for YouTube.
Yeah, I know it's been a long video. But this is Albania. For now. We have to be out. Our 2 weeks is up, believe it or not. We will be doing a little bit of a summary of our experience in Albania, give you an idea of what we spent here, an idea of our route and how far we traveled, and our overall impressions and pros and cons. So if you want to see that, remember to hit subscribe. But from here, we are moving into Greece, so smash that like button, and we'll see you guys on the road.
See you in Greece.
See you in Greece.